name is Dele Ayemibo, and you're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform Facebook Live from Impex Trade Academy. This is a program that educates listeners of various areas of international trade and also provides solutions to their trade challenges in Nigeria. With me in the studio today is
Hyacinth Ukwesa.
This program has three very important segments. We have the trade news, we have the trade education, and we have the trade program. And this program also is live on our YouTube channel. You can log into our YouTube channel, 3Impex TV, and on that channel you'll be able to see live what we are doing right here in the studio. But more importantly, we appreciate if you can like the video, drop your comment, click on the subscribe button and notification bell. But please remember also to share with your friends, share with your colleagues, and share with your allies. All right, Hyacinth, what do we have in the news today?
All right, on trade news today we have news from Daily Trust and Nairametrics. Border closure, Ghana begs Nigeria to open their borders. That's from Nairametrics. Payment of duty or penalty for detained and seized vehicles from Nigerian Customs Service. Nigerian herb maker expressions fear shutdown as economy woes. Rising fake products forces it to sack workers. That's from Nairametrics. Court freezes 45 bank accounts of companies involved in rice smuggling. That's from Nairametrics. And from Daily Trust, FG bans imports, exports through the land borders.
All right, so can we start with the first news?
All right. Border closure, Ghana begs Nigeria to open their borders. That's from Nairametrics. The Republic of Ghana has been heavily affected by Nigeria's decision to close its borders, and it has now moved to beg Nigeria to reopen its border through its foreign and regional integration minister, Shirley Ayoko. He stated that Ghana is determined to make Nigeria rescind its decision by exploiting diplomatic avenues. He is optimistic that it will cause Nigeria to reopen its western borders for free flow of goods from Ghana to the sub-region. She made this plea during the meeting with Nigeria's High Commission to Ghana, Olufemi Michael Abikoye, on Tuesday.
This thing is biting harder, and when I heard the news, which we will read shortly, about the fact that it's now going to be total shutdown, I can understand. I was having an interview with one of the international media during the week, and the lady was asking me, what do you think? Should the government open the border? And I said, severally, government should keep the border closed until they shall achieve their objective. And the reason is this. It would be stupid for us to open that border and think of closing it again.
Okay.
So let's do everything we need to do now to be able to ensure that we do. And that's why when I saw the news, which we'll also be reading about the fact that they are freezing some account, I said thumbs up to customs, so thumbs up to Nigeria.
What's the reason for the closure? Was there an explanation?
For the closure of the border?
Exactly.
Closure of the border is because the Benin Republic is allowing rubbish to come into our country now,
okay,
and they're telling them to stop it. Ensure, how can we say we don't want rice in Nigeria and you allow rice to be entering our country from your side? That's basically what the government is saying. Even though I have some issues around it, but I still feel, look, if the government is handicapped and helpless and feel this is the only way we are going to find a solution, we can't be dying for the sake of other people enjoying themselves. I understand they even attack. I don't know how true that is, the Nigerian embassy in Benin Republic. And I don't know how true that is. I saw it in the media in the course of the week also, because it's biting hard on them. So apparently they've been feeding fat on Nigeria. So Ghana exploring this means makes a lot of sense. IT government also should explore every avenue to ensure there is a speedy resolution of the issues so that this government around Nigeria can do what they need to do.
Okay.
Do what they need to do. Such that at the end of the day, we should explore other punitive measures to ensure that that does not repeat itself. Which is why the idea of closing the account or freezing the account of people doing that, because for me it's like they are becoming larger than life. How on earth will government say you should not do something you're doing it?
45 accounts
of 45 companies. So I mean, you be in Lagos, you will see Volvo. Is it Volvo now? Or is it Passat? That very exactly, and it's obvious this is what they use for firewall, they will call it in Southwest, and nobody's doing something about it. Anybody driving that car, they should arrest him. But he will be driving it free of charge. Do you understand? So and that's what gives them so much impunity. I was coming today in the morning from VI, and we saw some bikes crossing on highway, crossing, and it's just on one, about 10 crossing together to go. And I was telling Kelly, I said, these people, they are so bold to cross this thing from one side to the other on a highway, on a bridge. That's the level of impunity that people have developed in the country. Let's move to the next one.
All right. The next news is from the Nigerian Customs Service. It's actually a circular from the Nigerian Customs Service. Payment of duty or penalty for detained and seized vehicles. Sequel to the agreement reached by the management and the representatives of the Association of Motor Dealers of Nigeria during a meeting that was held on October 9th, 2019 at the Nigerian Customs Service headquarters, following resolution were hereby conveyed for immediate action. All car mats sealed by Nigerian Customs Service across the nation shall only be unsealed on the condition that all vehicles imported therein without customs duty payments and other charges shall consist to pay in full the appropriate import duty and 25% penalty in line with the circular number HQ 006-2019 of 3rd of October 2019.
I heard that a lot. The people are kicking against that. I heard that people are kicking against that.
Are they saying they do not?
They want to pay. Yes. They feel the amount is much, and they are kicking against that. So my own take is simple. If government feel this is according to law, this is what they will pay, and they are not willing to pay it, then government should auction it.
Okay.
I don't even know why they've not auctioned it in the first place.
Is it just the vehicles that the duties were not paid that they should auction, or the ones that
No, it's the one the duty or not that is affected. It's really the duty that is not affected. So I feel government should just auction it rather than having the back and forth that they are having with it. But I think it's a holy branch. It's good that they are telling you, okay, you can come and pick up your goods, but you're going to pay extra because you have defaulted in the past. And people are still kicking against the fact that you brought car into Nigeria.
Why wouldn't you pay the duty in the first place?
Why are people smuggling? It's not because they want to avoid duty or they want to bring in what is not allowed in the country. Breaking laws have become norm. And it's becoming a major challenge for me because people are not seeing. It's just like when you are in traffic light and then you are waiting because it's on red and someone is blowing horn at your back that you should go because it's on red. As if you are doing something wrong. So it's like anybody doing right is foolish and the person doing wrong is the one wise in society. Let's look at the next one.
Alright, the next news is from Naira Matrix. Court freezes 45 bank accounts of companies involved in rice smuggling. A federal high court has ordered the temporary freezing of 45 bank accounts belonging to 3 companies that are allegedly involved in the smuggling of rice into Nigeria. Specifically, the company involved are Sunsam AI International Limited, Sunsam International Limited, and Sunchrist O Trans Nigeria Limited.
See the names.
I think they all belong to one person. The 3 companies reportedly have 10 accounts domiciled with commercial banks in Nigeria. Further details, while delivering the judgment yesterday in Abuja, Justice Ahmed Mohamed directed 10 banks where the bank accounts were domiciled to freeze forthwith all transactions from those accounts for 45 days.
I'm having an issue. I think we need a law that will enable government, maybe through FCC or any other agency, to just freeze directly without going through the courts. Okay. What I mean is that pending when the court eventually say, okay, you are guilty or not guilty, that you are suspected to be smuggling, they should just freeze that account. Because I'm imagining how long it probably take. I don't know how long it took them for them to be able to get this done. Yeah. Because that's what I've always thought of, and that's one of the things I was recommending during the interview I had on Tuesday, that 2 monitoring must go on now on the part of the traders. So if I'm a rice importer, a rice producer in Nigeria, we must have a monitoring team that reports with custom and relevant agencies to government on those that are bringing in rice. And then government have its own monitoring team also. So that if they escape the government monitoring team at the border, they will be able to escape the trader monitoring team in the market or the manufacturer monitoring team in the market. But there must be a high level of monitoring going on now. In doing this monitoring, anybody found culpable should be brought to book. If there is one thing that made a lot of other countries work, such that at the end of the day, people obey law, not because they also don't have tendency, because they are humans, but they obey those laws because they don't have a choice, because if they fail to obey the law, they will be indicted. Number one, you will be most likely caught, and you cannot go, you'll be indicted. Now, that consciousness of the fact that, just like the traffic light was talking about, that if you know if you cross a red light, the next time you are going to find a ticket drop in your house, and if you don't pay it, sheriff is going to come, they're going to collect your car from you after a while, and the money will keep growing, you're going to do what you need to do. But when people know that they will do it and nothing will happen, and the people have emboldened, they even build infrastructure around the business, buy cars. You know, there was one video I saw this week, although I heard it's been long before now, of bikes. To be moving rice, each of them were kind of about how many, 3 or 4 or 5 bags of rice, and there were hundreds moving, you know. And people have developed businesses. I don't even know how we think sometimes. How will you build a business on illegality? So what if they catch you? The business will just go down one day like that because you are doing what is wrong, and someone will not think of it. But people have grown wind and become very, very arrogant, even doing whatever it is wrong that they're doing, because government is not doing anything. But it's good government is doing something about it now. This is another interesting one. Let's take this one.
All right. The next news is from Nairametrics. Nigeria hair maker Expressions fears shutdown as economic woes. Rising fake products forces it to sack workers. The economic situation under President Muhammad Buhari's administration is forcing more Nigerians into the unemployment market after several workers at Nigerian hair production company Expressions were sacked, as the local hair manufacturer can no longer maintain its present workforce due to the harsh economic situation and its battle against fake expression products produced by Chinese nationals.
So, see the challenge of smuggling. How on earth will you be able to bring a fake product to Nigeria when there is some cap?
Okay.
It can only happen by smuggling or corruption. Because in this case now, it can still come in through the port, and the person will either use import permit. What's that?
It's still the same product. It's their same brand, but a fake one brought into the
no, but that counterfeit is a regular thing that happens in Nigeria. I mean, people will go they will go abroad, bring it in, and rebrand it in Nigeria. You understand? And rebrand it and then sell the fake one in Nigeria. I'm saying for it to even come into Nigeria, if it's of low quality and it's coming into Nigeria in the first place, have happened. Because it's supposed to have
an indictment
on Soncap. Okay. The whole idea of the Sun Conformity Assessment Program is to ensure that no fake product finds its way into the Nigerian market.
So how did it go through the border in the first place?
No, it can come through the port. They will use import permit.
Okay.
Import permit allow them to be able to bring it in under the guise that they're using for themselves, whatever name they call it. But they will use import permit and bring it in and bribe their way through.
The volume is so much, like that much. It shouldn't be something like
they want to distribute it to IDPs. They can give any reason now. They can give any reason. It's unfortunate. Nigeria is the one losing job. And this is why government must help this kind of company. Because at the end of the day, who is suffering? Nigerians. Who is enjoying? Chinese. Last news.
All right, the last news for the day is from Daily Trust. FG bans import-export through land borders. The federal government on Monday announced a total ban on the importation and exportation of goods through the land borders nationwide. It was gathered that the decision was in furtherance to the ongoing joint border operation tagged Exercise Swift Response. The Daily Trust reports that the operation began on August 2019, involving the Nigerian Customs Service and the Immigration Service, with support from the Army and other security agencies.
So before, it was prohibition. Okay. So it was partial closure. Now it's full ban. It's only human being that can pass. Any good cannot pass.
Okay.
And for me, sincerely, I think it's not funny. And I'm concerned about on the export side.
All land borders, including borders in the north?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I'm concerned about the exporters. You know, there is a particular exporter we spoke with the last time I went to Kano, who was lamenting on how this thing has affected his business. The fact that, and I think government want to curb importation, so I don't know why we are hindering export. I don't know, maybe the government know better, but I can't understand the rationale behind the fact that we're adding export to it when we're supposed to only be looking at import. I don't know what the issue is, or the issues are rather, but I think it's just, and I think government should compensate all the exporting company in Nigeria that export through the land border. Because if you look
in what form?
Customs say they are making 5 billion every day now.
Okay.
We are making more money now.
But
the reason
is looking for money.
Okay, but so you are destroying the economy. You are building on one hand and destroying on the other hand. People are going to lose their job.
Okay.
You are going to throw more people into the job market. You are going to have more issues in the economy, unemployment. Because you are trying to solve a problem, you are creating another one. So I think it's just wise, and which is why I support the fact that government can extend it if it's necessary in terms of when they open until they achieve the objective. But the people should be compensated. Else, we will have destroyed, and it has affected export seriously. A lot of inventories are sitting there in warehouses, and some of these inventories are funded by banks, and they cannot ship them out.
Those exports through the land borders, how many percentage of those exports are captured under the NXP?
You know, I don't know how many are captured, but someone asked for the data recently, and I had to go and check up myself. And I found out that to West Africa about 4-5%, to rest of Africa about 7%. So almost 11-12% of our trade go through the land border to Africa, West Africa, and other African countries.
So it means some of them are actually documented.
When you say some are not documented, most of them that are not documented are, a number of exports are not documented in Nigeria. A number of them are even imported items.
Okay.
All these ones that load at Okeani, at Aspanda, at what's the name? Alaba, Trade Fair, and the like. Those are the ones. So most of the people produce it because they need also AEG and the like from government. Yeah. A number of them do documentation. However, some of them see their product outside the country that they were not part of it. Those ones will not be documented. They will be loaded with other import products in Okeani to go out. Alright, let's move on to the next segment. The next segment is on trade program. And remember, we are still on import-export platform, Facebook Live from Trade Academy. We are bringing live from Facebook page, from our YouTube channel, and our Twitter handle. Our Twitter handle is @3T-Impex Trade. Our YouTube channel is 3T-Impex TV, and our Facebook page is facebook.com/3T-Impex Trade Academy. Remember, as you visit our page, to like the video, drop your comment, and please remember to share with your friends and colleagues and as many people that will be interested in what we are discussing. So what do we have in stock for our people in the month of October?
The month of October, on the 19th and 26th, we're having our Export Business Clinic, the October edition. This training is for people who want to go into exports. If you're thinking about going into the export business in Nigeria, this training is specifically designed for you. And if you're also exporting from Nigeria, you want to expand your knowledge in export business, you can as well attend this training. This training is designed to help you expand your knowledge, introduce you to the risk in export business, the benefits of export, the opportunities there are in export business service in terms of the things that you can actually do, things that you can actually benefit from exporting from Nigeria. We'll be exposing you to how you can prepare for your export business. Planning for your export. Planning involves you knowing what market to source the product, what market to sell your product, the amount of money needed for your export, how to even source your buyers abroad, how to actually export the product. That's the step-by-step process of exporting from Nigeria. The problems in export business, packaging of export for packaging for export in terms of whether solid minerals or agricultural product, and also finished product. And we would also be talking about some other programs like the AGOA that you can actually benefit from. We'll be showing you how to price your product. Now, when you have a product you want to export, how do you put proper pricing on the product so that you can export that product profitably? So we'll be showing you or demonstrating how that is done in the class. Then we'll be talking about payment methods also, the different payment methods in international trade. We'll be showing you practical steps on how to get buyers for your product abroad. Now, this program comes up on the 19th and 26th of October, 2 Saturdays. Then for people who would be free on weekdays to attend this same program on a weekday, the training comes up on the 22nd and 23rd at the 3T Impex Trade Center, number 11D Bola Shadipe Street in Surulere in Lagos.
All right. We also have our import training program, and that's holding next week Thursday and Friday. And the import training program is called Intensive Training on Import Process, Letter of Credit and Bill for Collection. And this program is holding on the 24th and 25th, next week Thursday and Friday. On the 24th and 25th of October 2019. And this will be second to the last program for the year. The last one will be holding next month. That's the same last Thursday and Friday in the month of November. But this one is holding this 24th and 25th next week Thursday and Friday by 9 a.m. at our office in Surulere, Trade Center in Surulere. Remember, the number to call is right on your screen, and you can also send us an email. And this program basically helps you demystify the challenges that people face in importation in Nigeria. I was talking to someone today also who was talking about the fact that, the number of bankers who find themselves in a position of authority in banks who, at the end of the day, don't have a good knowledge of what trade is all about. And the beauty about some of them is that, Father, they want to ensure that they also know. You know why? Because you are going to be signing a lot of things every day. You need to know exactly what you are authorizing so that you'll be able to also ask questions. And that's what happened to a number of people who are going to be coming for this program. So on the part of the bank, we have people coming. On the part of importer, we have a lot of people coming also. And we'll be talking about letter of credit, which is one of the major areas people face. And we'll also be showing you how to ensure you minimize or even completely eliminating demurrage from your import trade transaction. Remember, the program is holding next week Thursday and Friday by 9 a.m. at the 3T Impex Trade Center in Lagos. And before we move on to trade education, I would also like to talk about the export business for busy executive. We are on the last lap. We are doing the third tranche of investment and that will be the last for the year, export business for busy executive. So if you are looking for a viable, safe, and secure export business to invest into, then you want to consider export business for busy executive. This program allows you to run export business while on a paid job. 100% payment is received upon shipment. 100% capital is guaranteed. We have a guarantee to cover your fund. So there's no story, no issue with your capital. So you can invest as much as you can. Attractive return on investment, reasonable transaction cycle, and you'll be getting 20% return on your investment in just 6 months. That's 40% in a year. I'm not sure you will get that from any of the mainstream investment opportunities right now in Nigeria. So moving on to the third segment now, and that's on the AFCFTA, African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Every week on this program, we are getting ready for trading that will start next year, and we are making information available to the public on the African Continental Free Trade Area. African Continental Free Trade Agreement. And today we'll be looking at
carbon dioxide.
Now, the reason why we discuss this every time is to give our listeners and to be viewer of this program in future, right on our YouTube channel, what they should be looking at if they are thinking of going into export business within the Africa continent under the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, so that you can begin to think of all the opportunity, because the opportunity are bound, and we have about 90 products, and we are still on, I'm not sure we have even done up to 10 or 12. So we have 90 products to go, so we'll probably do this for more than a year actually. I'm sure by around this time next year, we hope to continue to be doing this program and talking about different products that will be of benefit to you. Can we talk about the carbon dioxide?
All right. So the market value for carbon dioxide is about $25 million.
That's the market value in Africa.
In Africa.
Yeah.
In Africa. $25 million. Right? So what we do is check the top 10 importers and also the top 10 exporters of this same product and where the exporters export the product to within and outside Africa. So at number 1, for top 10 importers, we have South Africa importing, or they are spending about $6.47 million importing carbon dioxide. At number 2 is Egypt. Number 3 is Nigeria. Number 4, Kenya. Number 5, Tunisia. Number 6, Morocco. Number 7, Uganda. Number 8, Djibouti. Number 9 is Zambia. And number 10 is Ghana. So top 10 exporters of carbon dioxide from Africa. At number 1 is Egypt. Egypt controls 95% of this market.
What's the total export? You don't have the figure?
I didn't take the figure.
Okay.
But Egypt makes as much as $117 million exporting carbon dioxide.
And that means if Egypt is doing 170 million, the total import is how much? Is it not 25 million?
About 25 million.
Okay. And that means Egypt, when we are producing a lot in Africa, and Egypt is leading in the export.
And Egypt exports, Egypt is number 1, South Africa number 2, and Ghana at number 3. Now, checking the export destination for Egypt within Africa, Egypt exports 0.97% of their carbon dioxide to Tunisia, 0.3% to Ethiopia, and 0.08% to Burkina Faso. So
where does it go to?
Export majority of their products to Spain.
Okay.
27% to Spain, 38% to France, to Turkey, and 20% to France.
So they basically are shipping them out of Nigeria.
Exactly. Out of Egypt.
Out of Egypt, rather. Out of Africa.
Oh, yeah. So the next is South Africa. Where do they export their products to? Where do they export carbon dioxide to within Africa? They export 6.4% of their product to Ghana, 2.7% to Zimbabwe, and 2.5% to Zambia. 73% of their product is exported to India.
Wow.
73% to India.
Wow.
Then 4.3% to Thailand. For Ghana, where do Ghana export their product to? They export 0.3% to South Africa, then 96% to Belgium.
Wow.
And 3.5% to Germany. So Africa, basically, we export majority of our carbon dioxide out of the...
By the way, carbon dioxide is mainly used... You know what I'm saying here? We are not safety conscious.
Yeah.
Majority of the carbon dioxide is used for fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
And the environment where they are safety conscious seems to be the one reporting it more than the environment where we're not safety conscious. So because I'm wondering how come Europeans are buying it more, Asians are buying it more than Africa, where it's being produced. So you produce in Africa, but we're shipping a lot out. And like I said, we're shipping a lot out because, for me, that's the only conclusion I could deduce there. But that's to show us that there are a lot of the market in Africa for carbon dioxide. Basically, the fact that Africans are importing it into Africa, for me, is an indication of the fact that this is a business area that people should consider. Remember what we're trying to do with AFCFTA. Basically, under AFCFTA intelligence, we're basically recommending to government the thing we think government should do to be able to grow this space. So today I will add a little twist to what we often talk about as far as AFTSA is concerned. And what I want to talk about today is actually about what I think the government should do. I've talked about it before. We're just going to bring some emphasis into it. We talk about communication. I've not seen that communication at the height it should be. The only one I've been seeing now, Nasima has been organizing an event with Deloitte, and that is commendable. They'll be doing the third dialogue this month. That for me is very commendable because it keeps the discussion ongoing. But I think beyond the private sector pushing it, government should, because at the end of the day, who takes the glory of success of AFCFTA? It's the government. So government should make it to be in the front burner. I'm waiting to hear the government talk about it, especially the Minister of Trade and Investment, especially the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, and then of course the Mr. President himself. I know Vice President have mentioned it occasionally. Yeah, not really in passing. He has talked about it a couple of times. Only that, you know, if the president who hire the minister tell them this is what to do, then you can be sure we will likely get a lot from them. So communication is so critical and so important, and I think it's something we must take a lot seriously if we are going to be able to benefit from the AFCFTA. Thank you very much for listening again to us today. My name is Dela Yimba, and you?
Hi, sir.
This is 3 Impex Import Export platform, Facebook Live from 3 Impex Academy. This program hosts every Thursday by 5 p.m. and we come live on different social media platforms talking to you about different areas of international trade. Remember to share the video, like the video, and remember also subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for listening. See you next week, and bye for now.